On Monday evening, police were called to Duffryn Park in Blaina, Wales. A female body has been found. At first, the public did not have a name. They did not have a cause. They did not have an arrest. But they did have one detail that made the discovery even more urgent. A 14-year-old girl named Lilly had been missing from the same town since Saturday evening. Formal identification had not yet taken place, but police said Lilly's family had been informed, and within hours, what began as missing person search became a murder investigation. The question now was no longer only where Lilly had gone. The question was what happened between High Street and Duffryn Park. Lilly was 14 years old. She was from Blaina, a small town in Blaina, Gwent, South Wales. Gwent Police described her as white, around 5 feet 6 inches tall, with a medium build and long black hair. These details were not random. They were the first public map of her final known movements, and for investigators, every piece of that description mattered, because when a child disappears, clothing, location, direction, and timing can become the first clues. According to Gwent Police, Lilly was last seen on High Street in Blaina at around early evening on Saturday, June 20th. That was the last confirmed public location released by police. After that, the timeline became unclear. Police did not publicly confirm where she went next. They did not confirm who she was with. They did not confirm whether she left the area alone. By Monday afternoon, officers had issued a public appeal asking for information. That means investigators were still trying to establish where Lilly had been seen after that last sighting. Then later that same evening, the search moved into a much darker stage. A body was found in the Duffryn Park area. The first clue was the location. Duffryn Park was not a distant place in another county. It was in Blaina. The second clue was the timing. The body was found on Monday evening, 2 days after Lilly was last seen. The third clue was the police response. Gwent Police did not treat the discovery as a routine sudden death. They launched a murder investigation. That decision tells us investigators saw enough at the scene or in the early circumstances to treat the death as suspicious. But police did not release a cause of death. They did not release forensic details. They did not name a suspect. At this stage, the silence was not empty. It was part of an active investigation. After the body was found, police kept a large presence in the area. Officers said inquiries were ongoing to establish the circumstances of the death. They appealed for anyone with information to come forward. They gave a reference number. They asked people to contact police directly through social media online or through Crime Stoppers anonymously. This mattered because in cases like this, investigators are not only looking for one big witness, they are looking for small pieces, a sighting, a message, a doorbell camera, a vehicle, a person walking near the park, a sound someone dismissed at the time. In the first hours of murder investigation, small detail can become the difference between a cold timeline and a clear one. The most difficult detail in this case is the gap. Police confirmed Lilly was last seen on High Street on Saturday evening. A body was found in Duffryn Park on Monday evening. That leaves investigators with a critical window. Where was she during that time? Who saw her after High Street? Did she reach another location? Did anyone contact her? Did she meet someone she knew? Or did something happen soon after she was last seen? None of these questions have been publicly answered, and because no arrest had been reported at the time of writing, the case was still wide open. That is what makes the early timeline so important. The truth may be hidden inside the hours police have not yet publicly filled. At the time of writing, police had not publicly announced arrests. Wales Online reported that police had not made any arrests and they are still searching. We don't know if the attack was random or she knew who attacked her. That distinction is important. If the victim knew the person responsible, investigator may focus on messages, contacts, recent movements, and known location. If the attack was random, the search becomes much wider. CCTV becomes crucial, witnesses become crucial, public tips become crucial, and until police confirm more, both possibilities remain unproven. The confirmed evidence is limited. Police confirmed Lilly was missing. They confirmed her last known sighting on High Street. They confirmed the female body was found in Duffryn Park. They confirmed formal identification had not yet taken place. They confirmed Lilly's family had been informed. They confirmed the case was being treated as murder. One possible theory is that investigators are focusing heavily on the movement between High Street and the park. This does not prove where the crime happened. It does not prove whether Lilly went there willingly, was taken there, or ended up there later. But the two confirmed locations create the first investigative corridor. High Street is the last known public sighting. Duffryn Park is where the body was found. What is missing is the bridge between those 2 points. CCTV, phone data, witness sighting, and forensic results would be needed to make this theory stronger. This case is not solved. At the time of writing, formal identification had not yet been complete. No suspect had been publicly charged. No court case had begun. No official cause of death had been released. The confirmed outcome is that a murder investigation is now active in Blaina. Police remain focused on establishing the circumstances of the death. Lilly's family has been informed. The community has been asked to help, and investigators are now working through the early evidence while the public waits for answers. Right now, this case stands on 3 confirmed points. A 14-year-old girl was last seen on High Street. A female body was found in Duffryn Park, and police launched a murder investigation. Everything else depends on the evidence still being examined. The final question is simple. What happened in the missing hours between Lilly's last confirmed sighting and the discovery in the park? Until police answer that, Blaina is left with a timeline that begins on a town street and ends in a park after dark.